today we are going to be looking at some Royale High leaks about the new magical English class inside of the new Royale High School, as well as a little concept that I made about how the school class system could work. And so this was at the start of a stream. Well, I say the start of a stream that I tuned into because I missed like the first hour or so because I didn't realize Night Barbie was live. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That way you can always be updated on all of the newest tea inside of Royale High, all of the chest occasions, everything you need to know about Halos, trading, and anything else that I'm missing. Also, make sure you follow me on social media. My Twitter handle is ImaGamerGirl, my Instagram handle is ImaGamerGirl_, and my Roblox username is ImaGamerGirl. That's ImaGamerGirl with the L and I switched. But over here you can see Night Barbie making these star seeds into rainbow colours, and you can see how it has like clouds on the sides as well, and I think they look really cute. And so yeah, this is for English class. It's like a lecture hall, except it has a very different look to the previous lecture hall. Like, it looks so different, you can't compare them. So here you can see the classroom after a lot of seats have been added to it. So you can see how it has 4 rows, and so you can see the seats on the left and the right side. So here you can see Night Barbie making the floor of the main building or the English classroom. And so here you can see Night Barbie added these really amazing rainbow windows, and you can see how it has like some light coming through it as well. I love the effect of that. And then you can see Night Barbie also added in some sparkles, which also look super adorable. I love this classroom so much. It's definitely my favorite classroom out of all the ones that we've seen so far. I thought the art one was my favorite, but no, this one definitely tops it off. I just really love the rainbows. And so if you go and continue over here, you can see this corridor area that Night Barbie's made. And so she actually went into it. You can see this is what it looks like. And so you go up the tower and then it takes you over to here. And then you go through the corridor, which will then take you into the main classroom. And so at the moment, yeah, as you can tell, this is like 100% not finished at the moment. But I think this was like one of the last times Night Barbie went into game. I'm not sure actually. Doesn't matter anyway. Here you can see Night Barbie walking towards the main classroom. Actually, she only walks part of the way. I'm not sure if this is going to be connected to the English classroom or if this is just like a corridor, but it doesn't matter too much anyway. What is Comma Bob doing? I have no idea. She's just looking to the left. But anyways, Night Barbie decorated the corridor area a little bit more, and look at how it looks now. You can see how there's a sunset sky. There's also some like pink cloud fog mist things which look really cool, and then you can see there's some flowers as well. Look at how amazing this is. Marble or reflecty glass one. Wait, what does reflecty glass mean? I have no idea what Night Barbie is referring to, but we'll see the final result later on in the video anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Guys, look at how beautiful this is. I love the sparkle effect so much. Yeah, you can see Night Barbie comes from the tower and then she goes into the corridor area a little bit. And then if we wait a few seconds, she actually goes into the English classroom. If you wait, what's she doing? She's doing something with the sky. I'm not sure. But here you can see her going into the English classroom and you can see what it currently looks like. I love the atmosphere of this. It definitely looks extremely magical. I really love the particles and like the rainbow colors on it. I love everything about this classroom. It is 100% my favorite one out of the ones that we've seen so far. And if this is like the quality of classrooms that we're going to be getting, imagine what the other ones are going to look like. I can only imagine just how good they're going to be. And so right now Night Barbie seems to be making it's like one of those corner walls, and then she's gonna go and put it across everywhere. If you continue a bit, you can also see how Night Barbie made this sort of hole in the ceiling, and then you can see how the clouds are literally moving. Look at how cool that is. Honestly, everything about this English classroom is just so magical. I love it so much. It's 100% my favorite so far. And okay, here the stream lagged out a little bit. That doesn't matter too much though. And so here is what I'm pretty sure is the final result of what we saw in Night Barbie's stream of what the English class looks like. It seems like she added in a few more flowers for decoration. And so you can see how the corridor area has this balcony over here that has like the pink fog mist stuff. And then if you go and skip a little bit, unless Night Barbie's going to move now, I'm not sure. Okay, now Night Barbie's moving again, and so you can see this main corridor area, and then Night Barbie slowly goes to, wait, what's she doing? I'm not sure. She's looking at the tower, and then, what is that? I have no idea. But yeah, you can see Night Barbie here going into the main English classroom, and you can see this is the final result of what it looks like. Look at how beautiful this is. It looks so magical and amazing. I really love it. And oh, Night Barbie went into game as well. So here you can see Night Barbie in game inside of the room. She was in for it for like 2 seconds. That was really not long. And then Night Barbie went to do some other stuff. I'm not completely sure, but that was basically where the stream ended. I know that didn't seem like a lot, but it took like 3 hours for Night Barbie to make. It was definitely a long amount of time. Actually, say 3 hours, but I wasn't there for the full stream, so it was probably even longer than that. So next, if we come over to this tweet, this talks a little bit about how the score system will work. So Night Barbie said, I want to try turning the build below, so I'm guessing that's the English classroom, into a dark castle theme, an option that the teacher would get to choose which classroom they want to host in. So as the teacher, that means that you'll be able to choose what class you want to teach, of course. So for me, I probably want to teach maths. I really like maths. And then from there, you'll be able to choose a theme. So you could go for like a magical theme, like the English classroom we've already seen. Or like this, you could choose a dark theme if you wanted to. And then there could be some other themes as well. I'm not sure. And so yeah, like Sticks and Tricks said here, so you'll be able to pick what the classroom looks like if you're the teacher. And Night Barbie said, And so then over here, Devi Buns was suggesting having a volleyball class. And so Night Barbie was saying that she doesn't know how to play any sport, but she'll try to include what she can. Even if a class you don't like doesn't get in with this first wave of classes, I plan on making new classes all the time after launch, so anything is possible. So the classes that we see when the realm initially comes out aren't the only classes that are going to be there. There are also going to be new ones, which means that this realm is going to get regular updates. It sounds really nice. You can see here that Samiela X said, ooh, very cool. So basically the teacher will be able to change the theme of the classroom to whatever they desire, of course picking out from one of the themes available. And so Mally Salty said, wait, there's going to be real teachers, like players being the teachers in the game? And if so, how would there be teachers in every server? I'm sorry if I'm wrong, haven't been up to date with everything lately. So Night Barbie said this is kind of a hard concept to explain because it's never been done before, but basically with each class is its own realm, and you can join a class that's being hosted by a teacher and teleport to that server. I don't know if it's enough explanation to make it make sense, lol. So for this, I decided to make a concept, judging by all of this information, of what I thought the class system would look like so that you guys could get like a sort of visual representation of it. And so if you come and look at this, I definitely did not steal the GUI from the New Year's party and use that for this. But anyways, you can see it says, is that the bell? Class is starting. Choose a class to join or teach your own class. And so then, like how it says on the New Year's thing, it has these columns that have different sections. It's kind of weird how there's no like separation, but there isn't that on the New Year's thing. So I decided to basically just copy it all, but then change it a little bit. Is that stealing? I don't know. But anyways, you can see class English, because I was thinking of like the English classroom that Night Barbie had just made with this. And then you can see the theme is a magical here, and then you can see the teacher's I'm a Gamer Girl. And so then you'd be able to press join class to join the class. So I'm guessing it's going to come up with the pop-up when class starts, just like how it does currently, except rather than, you know, it being like English is starting, off you go to English, you know, you don't have any choice. You'd instead be able to choose which class you go to. So you could go to English, you could go to maths, you could go to art, you could go to drama, you could go to cheerleading, and there'd be different options, and the teachers would get to choose which class they want to teach and what the theme of the classroom is. Now I'm kind of wondering slightly how this is going to work, because what if there's no teachers on your server? Like, what if no one wants to teach, or no one wants to teach properly, you know? What are you going to do then? You'd be a little bit stuck. So I feel like this is very much like a multiplayer thing. Either that, or I'm really hoping that Night Barbie has an NPC option, so along with real players being able to teach, there'd also be NPCs teaching. So then even if there's no one that actually wants to teach on your server, you would still be able to actually go to class and participate in all of that stuff without having to go and get a second account on, so that could be the teacher for you. But anyways, that is the end of the video. I'm pretty sure there was no other tweet that was shared in Night Barbie's stream. Let me know know your opinions about this magical English classroom. It's definitely my favorite out of all of the classrooms that we've seen so far. It just looks so magical. I really love the theme of it. I love the star seats and the clouds on the side. Now Bobby definitely added a lot of nice touches to this class. But anyways, make sure you ring the bell to be notified. You like and subscribe, and thanks for watching and if you enjoyed.